is a lamp unto my feet, and a light unto my path. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet, and a light unto my path.
A reading from the first letter of John, chapter 3, verse 7 to 10. Children, let no one deceive you. The person who acts in righteousness is righteous, just as he is righteous. Whoever sins belongs to the devil, because the devil has sinned from the beginning. Indeed, the Son of God has revealed to destroy the works of the devil. No one who is begotten by God commits sin, because God's seed remains in him. He cannot sin, because he is begotten by God. In this way, the children of God and the children of the devil are made plain. No one who fails to act in righteousness belongs to God, nor anyone who does not love his brother. The word of the Lord.
A reading from the Holy Gospel of St. John, chapter 1, verses 35 to 42. John was standing with two of his disciples, and as he watched Jesus walk by, he said, "Behold, the Lamb of God." The two disciples heard what he said and followed Jesus. Jesus turned and saw them following him and said to them, "What are you looking for?" They said to him, "Rabbi, where are you staying?" He said to them, "Come, and you will see." So they went and saw where he was staying, and they stayed with him that day. It was about 4 p.m. Andrew, the brother of Simon Peter, was one of the two who heard John and followed Jesus. He first found his own brother Simon and told him, "We have found the Messiah." Then he brought him to Jesus. Jesus looked at him and said, "You are Simon, the son of John. You will be called Cephas," which is translated Peter. This is the gospel of the Lord.
When we describe ourselves to someone, we always mention where we live, where I live. And the place I live maybe is unknown to that person, maybe that person might be knowing that area or where do I live, and that person always would get some idea about your livelihood when I say where I live. Today, in the Holy Gospel, we find that when Jesus was walking through, it is St. John the Baptist who introduced Jesus, "Behold the Lamb of God, behold the Lamb of God." And hearing this, two disciples, namely St. Andrew and the other disciple, the name is not mentioned, they would follow Jesus. They would follow Jesus. And when Jesus asked, "What are you seeking? What are you looking for?" If I ask you, as a Catholic, what are you looking for? You pray, you go to church, and you do novenas, and you do feasts, and you take offerings. We do so many things as Catholics. Through these things, what are you seeking? What are you looking for? This is the question that Jesus asked these two disciples who were following him. We too follow Jesus. And today, he is turning back and asking you, what are you seeking? What are you looking for? What would be our answer? We are looking for answers to my questions. I'm looking for solutions to my problems. I'm looking for the things that I have asked for. I'm looking for happiness. I'm looking for peace. We would give so many answers to Jesus. But let us go to the answer of the disciples. Though they would, without answering the question, they would answer them. They would answer Jesus, where are you staying? Where are you staying? Jesus asked a question, what are you seeking for? And then the answer would be a question, where are you staying? The place where Jesus lives. Why these disciples asked Jesus, where do you live? It is because when we go to the place that someone lives only, we can understand him. We can truly know who that person is. We can truly imagine and come to know that person. And it is said they spent the night with Jesus. They wanted to stay there to know and to come to know who is Jesus at the place where Jesus lives. Therefore, when Jesus asks, what are you looking for? Can you answer, where do you live? I need to come to the place you are living so that I would come to know you better. I would come to know you better. Let us try to search the place where Jesus lives and come to know Jesus more and more in our lives.